Happy New Year from Southampton. And yes, this time it really has been a while. Today is January the 15th. It's a Saturday, 2022, and I'm here in the ruins of Holyrood Church in Old Southampton. Yes, we were allowed to spend Christmas together, but I wasn't allowed to go to France for our usual ski Christmas trip. But as from today, we can now go to France. It was France that locked the doors on us. A bit noisy. And there were a lot of PCR testing before you went, PCR before you got back, PCR when you got back, or lateral flow testing. You had to be fully vaccinated, have to have a special certificate, fill in special forms, location forms. And it all added quite a lot of price to your holiday. So our Christmas holiday has been rolled over again, but it looks like our March ski holiday might go ahead, so we might actually ski this year. Good. I haven't seen my sister in Switzerland for ever such a long time. I haven't seen my family for ever such a long time in Newcastle, because you're advised really not to travel about so bit. And because I'm working with a bunch of super spreaders, I would not want to go and give any germs to my vulnerable sister-in-law or my vulnerable father. So here I am in Southampton, still fighting the lockdown lubber, which isn't going anywhere very fast because I like my food too much and I don't exercise enough. So New Year, come on, let's see if we can do it this time. I have so many clothes I can't wear. Christmas, the hospitality industry did suffer quite a bit because they said, yes, you can have your parties, but think about it. So a lot of people did think about it and didn't go to Christmas parties. And New Year's Eve was a bit of a damp squib. School is firing on all cylinders. We're not in bubbles. We are moving around, but we are mask wearing and we're still sanitising high touch points all day long. We are testing twice a week, and we've also joined a spit test scheme so the children can bring their spit in twice a week. Anyway, we have had a lot of the new variant, Omicron. So we've had Delta, now we've got Omicron, and our numbers were quite high just before Christmas, but the first week back they were quite high, but it all seems to have settled down now, and we don't seem to be getting so many people off, staff or pupils, students. I think that's about all I can bring you up to date with at the moment. I'm sure there's a lot more I could talk about, like Houses of Parliament or Number 10 having parties in their gardens in May 2020 when we were in full lockdown. There's a lot of controversy about that at the moment. I'm a bit on the fence about it, but I can understand how those feel who couldn't sit with their loved ones while they passed away. Hopefully this is the end. Hopefully this year we'll see the end of the pandemic, or it is going to be something we're all going to have to learn to live with, and it's just going to be like flu. That's one school of thoughts. Anyway, until next time, take care of you. #stay safe.